So what's up guys, Nanja here, welcome to another video. So for this video, it's gonna be alright, so this is gonna be the Dragon Mirror, and this is gonna be a game of a game of weenies. Now obviously, as you know, in the Dragon matchup, generally you're usually trying to like jam big things up against each other and see whose thing is bigger. Ha ha ha, Kappa pride. Anyway, but what happens when you don't see the big things and you have to play a different game altogether? So this game is basically going to be a game of chicken. Now sometimes in the Dragon matchup, sometimes people can be afraid of clearing out the aiela. Now for me, as I've said numerous times, depending on what kind of hand you have, you can afford to let them like fervor first, but not a lot of people realize this. So my hand is like decent. Like I have a 3, 4, and a 5. It gets better now that I have the Oracle. So now I have guaranteed 3 ramp in my hand. I just need to get better cards because Tina and Humpty Dumpty are not cutting it. Bahamut helps a little bit, but as you know, I usually don't like to be the first to drop a Bahamut unless my opponent has like less than like say 8 PP. So here he plays aiela. Now I have my own aiela as well as the second one. So this is something in a great spot. Now he might choose to trade because here, let me clarify. For him, this turn right here, he loses nothing by trading. Literally loses nothing. Like he loses the 2 damage, but let's be real. Like this is a matchup where that 2 damage does not matter. Like, well, it does matter early. Because you already know I have like 3 Sybils in my deck. I have at least double Israfil. So yeah. Oh, also 3 Fervor as well. But here he chooses to go face. Now because I'm Storm Dragon, I don't know what dragon he is, so I'm just gonna match his bluff. I'm just gonna Evo and go face. Like the Evo dies on board, and if he wants to, he can fervor and he can double trade. But that's a pretty feels bad play. And because he chose not to trade that first turn, I knew he's not gonna trade again this turn. So here he goes Grimnir in an effort to force me to trade, while he goes face. Now I don't care, like, because I have double Sybil in my hand. I know I'm gonna get the heal for 6, so that means I get to invalidate not 1 but 2 of his turns. So I just go ahead and Evo over Grimnir, and I go face again for 6. So now if I ever see Forte, he dies. Like he doesn't know he's dead, but he's dead. I get the healing from the Sybil. Now here it'll be interesting to see how he clears it. However, he goes Saha Quill to let me know that he has Saha package, and he goes for Lucifer, which I guess would explain why he chose to trade in the way he's been like trading. But here he just jams face again. Now I know what he wants to do. Like he wants to force me in a position where I have to clear at least 2 of these creatures, because if I don't, he just goes face, then he evos the Lucifer, and I die. All right, so this turn was important. I held off on showing him my Bahamut because, like, eventually at some point I know I'm gonna have to clear this, and when I do, he's gonna be at 10. He has more threatening cards to me. I know that for a fact because he already has the Lucifer. The Lucifer is already infinitely more threatening than anything I have in my deck. Additionally, at this current point in time, I don't have an out to Lucifer if he hard casts it, which I know he's going to do this turn. So what I choose to do is just go ahead and play Sybil. Now playing Sybil also lets me stay alive. Well, it lets me stay alive unless he has exactly Forte, or unless he has exactly second Saha Quill plus Zeus. But I will go ahead and Blazing Breath just to make sure that I don't die to either Forte or Zeus. And I just go ahead and trade, and then go face again for 6. Now here he's gonna play Lucifer. I want him to play Lucifer so that way I can kill it with my Bahamut. Because he's still not trading, so I don't have to trade either. Now here, he does trade. He goes up to 10 mana. That's fine. He hardcasts Lucifer, and he probably thought that this play was okay, but it's not. Because the Saha Quill that I've been holding in my hand now gets to kill it for free. Additionally, if he wants to say you play Israfil, I can do it. I can just do it again. Like, if he doesn't give me the last Evo, I'm just going to keep hitting him in the face. Now here, he could have second Grimnir, but I feel like that was like unlikely because it was like, because he hasn't drawn yet, so, but he does have, unfortunately, have second Grimnir. Now this turn is another big turning point. Now this turn will probably be the last turn of the game. What I mean by that is that, like, whether or not I win or lose here will be decided in this one turn. Now here, you might be thinking that the play is to just go Saha Quill for Bahamut, but no, the correct play is to go the correct play is to go Humpty Dumpty plus Tina. The reason why this is the correct play is because Dragon is notorious for being crippled by wards. What I mean by that is that like your big ticket storm cards, they all cost a lot of mana. Like for example, Zeus and Genesis, those both cost 10 mana, and so my opponent. So what I'm hoping for is that my opponent will feel complacent by me just going ahead and playing out two very, very low tempo cards. Now I am threatening lethal on board. I just have to be able to get the reward. Now my opponent might also not realize this. He might choose to go face. Additionally, he might not math correctly, because at 12 I knew I was safe from Genesis. Genesis plus Evo is 9, plus Grimner is 2, so that's a total of 11. I'm at 12. Like, and I guarantee you, my opponent probably thought, oh, I got this, man. Like, I'm about to kill him. But no, that's not enough to kill me. And knowing my opponent, he's not going to realize that, oh, I need to trade. Because if he makes the trade, having to trade in your 7/9 into 4 drops feels bad. And I know my opponent's not going to do it because he thinks he has me in checkmate. Because like I have to be able to both clear out Genesis and clear out Grimnir in the same turn, and the only way that lets me do that is Bahamut. So I know because my opponent's behind a ward that he thinks he's safe, but he's not, because I have lethal in my hand. Like, I didn't know exactly what my opponent had in hand. I just knew that like it was gonna be a game where like I was not going to be allowed to like play it for like too long. So again, I just go ahead and go Saw for Bahamut. I go ahead and trade and then kill my opponent. Like, this game was very, very scary because obviously, like, as you see, like, generally games of chicken tend to be, but yeah, like, I was able to navigate it as well as I could, and just being patient with holding off the Saha Quills, and also holding off by showing them exactly what I had in my hand, like, that pays off. If you enjoyed the video, go and leave a like, go and hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya!